So if you're watching this, you're probably just like all the other kaiju enthusiasts going, who's Camazotz? Well, in this video, we're going to talk about that. So sit tight. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on bell notifications so you can be up to date with everything that we got going on here at Scrye. So let's get into it. Who is Camazotz, right? So he's the newest monster that Legendary has released to fight our big G-Man or fight Kong maybe even. We're not sure, we just know that this is the new kaiju that they've come up with. We don't know anything about it except that it looks like it's half dead. It's crazy, it looks like it's half dead. I don't even know how it could take flight with the wings looking like the way they do, but anyway, that's just, you know, that's just all we know from Legendary. That's all they've given us. That's it, that's all we know. So if you clicked on this video and you want to know who this is, well, Camazotz is not a fictional kaiju that came out of nowhere. It's actually based on the Mayan mythology Camazotz god, who was a bat god. He was the death bat god. He was associated with night, death, and sacrifice in Mesoamerica. So this is where they're getting the idea from. So it's not a whole entirely new original creation, but this is what they're drawing from, which is interesting in and of itself. In the Popol Vuh, Camazotz are bat-like monsters that encountered the Mayan hero twins Hanapu and Zalbaku during their trials in the underworld of Xibalba. The twins had to spend the night in a house of bats where they squeezed themselves. I don't know how they did this, but they squeezed themselves into their own blowguns in order to defend themselves from circling bats, right? So one of them, Hanapu, stuck his head out of his blowgun to see if the sun had risen, and Camazotz got him, took off his head, and carried it to the ball court to be hung up as the ball to be used by the gods at their next ball game. So they had ball games back in ancient Mayan mythology and ancient civilization. Interesting. I wonder if they involved pigskins too. Basically, this guy was kind of like an avatar of Camazotz, and he played Prometheus. He brokered a deal with the Lord Tohil and mankind, where as long as they didn't waste what they were sacrificing, they would give them fire. That's pretty kind of interesting. There's another fire origin story for us in our great mythology. So a little bit of speculation. Camazotz in the MonsterVerse. I think it would be really cool if he was this kind of like undead monster, maybe. You know, I don't know how they would pull that off. I'm not even sure what he is, but he looks undead to me. He looks like a zombie bat, and I think that would be really interesting to explore because that's one kaiju that's never actually been in the Godzilla franchise as an undead monster, not yet anyway. Not yet. There was ideas for him, you know, the whole ghost Gojira, but that hasn't hit in the Godzilla franchise yet. So that would be really cool. That's pretty much all we know on Camazotz. I really can't go any further into this because Legendary hasn't really released much. But now we know that he was an ancient god in Mesoamerica in the ancient Mayan mythology, and he was associated with death, a bat, and a sacrifice and a night. So yeah, now we know a little bit more about our new Titan Camazotz. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and leave a comment down in the comment section below telling me what you think about Camazotz, what your speculations is, what kind of kaiju is he going to be, what kind of powers is he going to have. We just don't know yet because Legendary hasn't told us. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Love you all. Peace out.